we were just getting into some juicy stuff about buildings being blown up, and I blame Jill. I think they're out to get you, Jill. They're trying to silence you.
You're not wrong about that. Facebook did call me I don't want to say what they called me, but it was nice.
They didn't call you a Bisconte, did they?
No,
Not that bad.
Come on.
That's the worst thing.
No.
Oh, gee, he's right here.
It was like an adult sexual predator or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, like
They did call you a Bisconte.
They kind of, I guess they did. And then they demonetized me for a couple years, and then President Trump got back in office, and suddenly I'm back on Facebook.
Nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
So you're telling us about your book. You moved
Yeah.
to Switzerland.
Yeah.
You thought the whole Clinton thing was a little fishy?
I thought everything was fishy. I thought the Oklahoma City bombing was fishy. I thought O.J. Simpson was fishy. Everything just rubbed me the wrong way, and I just didn't want to be there anymore because it seemed dangerous.
And why Switzerland, of all places?
I met a guy.
Oh, you had already met him?
No, I met him when I went to Europe. I just went to Europe to, see the crowned heads like they do in The Wizard of Oz.
Ah. And you said, Switzerland, this is my new home.
No, I actually, it's quite crazy. I had a Eurail pass, and people would ask me, where are you going? And I would say, here, there. I would just make things up. I didn't know where I was going. And I met this guy in the Hard Rock Cafe in Amsterdam. Mm-hmm. I was with my friend Anne Marie, who was in the Army, stationed in the Army in Stuttgart, Germany. And we just wanted to go see Amsterdam. And I met this guy, and he said, where are you going next? I said, Rome. And he says, I live on the way to Rome. And I thought, that's a line if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
So I did get on a train called the Coliseum. And
But
it went
first,
to Rome.
drink this.
No, I didn't fall for that. I actually ditched him. He said, meet me in a bar later, and I'm with my friend, and I didn't do things like that. I was like, no.
He was
But
buying
what I did
Roofland by
do,
the truckload.
He said, I'm going to give you a red pill and a blue pill, and I pick one? Oh, no. You don't pick one.
Take the white one first.
I'm going to give them to you.
So,
anyhow,
you've got a Eurail pass. You end up...
so I end up on a train called the Coliseum, which did indeed go to Rome, but I got off in Basel, Switzerland, and never left. And basically lived there for about 10 years, had my 2 children, got them naturalized American citizens because they were Swiss citizens when they were born. And then I got myself naturalized as a Swiss citizen as well. Not an easy thing to do. The Swiss really care about who immigrates to their country, by the way. They want to know that you can speak their language fluently, which is a dialect. Try that one. It's not easy.
Well, you were talking about it on another show. It's not only that, they interview neighbors.
Yes.
Don't they?
Yeah, yes. They have a panel of your neighbors, and they interview you, and they ask you very kind of intrusive questions.
What was the most intrusive?
Well, no, it wasn't so intrusive, but they kind of like... So I'm a journalist. I've been a journalist since I graduated from Ohio University's journalism school and Scripps School of Journalism, by the way, in 1987. And so I was really proud of that, and I used my abilities to do a newsletter. I was belonging to a British childbirth trust. It was all about raising kids. All my friends were British and Australian, from other countries. We spoke English. And, I did speak Swiss German because my family was Swiss, so I had to learn the language. I didn't speak it very well. I did the best that I could. But anyway, and apparently it was good enough to become Swiss. So, just saying.
So wait, the Swiss speak a version of German?
They speak a version of German, Italian, something called Romansch. There are 4 different languages.
Jesus.
Now, let me just ask you, when Paul tried to move to Italy, he had to have an anal probe. They were truckers, but it's just part of the job.
He didn't.
You know what?
And it was weird. I had to do it in Lower Manhattan.
They gave you an
They
X-ray?
made me go into like an X-ray machine and have like medical tests to make sure I didn't have tuberculosis or any kind of communicable diseases. I mean, you are vetted super hard before you even get to Switzerland.
We don't do that here.
No. If you